Yeah, we had Dope Boy AK in the building, man. Y'all give him a round of applause. Motherfucker, give another round of applause. Yes. Today we gonna talk about Adam 22, aka No Jumper,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about Lena the Plug, which is his wife's newly wife. They just got married recently.
Yeah, newlywed.
And just had a baby. So they just got married, and now the biggest thing that's going on with them right now is because if you don't know, Adam 22 and his wife Lena, they do porn together. Adam a lot of girls with his wife, like a lot of them, right? I'm talking about they don't just be mediocre, like he be
Right,
his
for real.
wife, like they be right. Well, just recently, she was allowed to have sex with another man, which they haven't done that.
They call that a hall pass.
Yeah, or a great business move. But we'll get into that. She was allowed to Jason Love, a known porn star in the business, a black guy, which is I say black because I'm going somewhere with that later down in the line. Right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's a porn star, and Adam and Lena agreed to allow her to do a scene with him. Now, I got questions. I believe you got answers. First and foremost, how do you feel about that whole situation? Just her fucking another dude and being married.
Personally, I feel Adam is gay to them or bisexual or something because, like, as a man, you can't really envision somebody else dominating your woman. You know what I'm saying? And be cool with that. Like, it take a really special kind of dude to do that. And I ain't talking about how much money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even financially, like, oh man, they paying you a certain amount of money for it. Like, you might accept that money, but at the end, you gonna down the line.
But see, this is the thing that is different. If it was just regular Joes, just like regular guys, like me and you, just regular niggas, and I'm like, yo, go f my wife, opposed to if we was actually in this business, this is what we do. We make porn videos. We're a porn couple. Do that still make him look bad? Because what they actually do this as a business, like this is their. So is it different being in that business and letting someone f your wife, or just in general that makes you a sucker?
Well, I think they had that talk. He opened up what they call that, the Pandora's box. Mm-hmm. He opened that shit up by her letting him all types of, and she said, yo, it's my turn. We could get paid off of it, or I'm gonna go do it anyways.
That's literally the conversation they said they had. They said,
okay,
because she said that they always talked about it, but it just never happened. And they were saying like, hey, I'm getting older. This would be a great money move. This is a great business move. While you still got your looks and pretty much do it with the hottest dude popping in the porn scene right now, and they gonna make some money. So I guess they been had that conversation, and she been wanting to do it anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She been wanting to do it. The only problem is like, is you ready to deal with the repercussions? Because the way women are built, once you go black,
Hey, you know what's funny about that? If y'all haven't seen the video, go watch the video. You know the funny thing about the video? She said after it took her 4 days for her vagina to heal, not heal, but like it was sore for a while. And they asked Adam like, yo, how you feel about that or whatever? And I don't care what his answer is.
For real.
When your wife tells you, yo, this nigga had me stretched out, I need 4 days to heal, his comment was mediocre, like, well, it happens. But,
that nigga gay.
But we all know that nigga was inside. But that's the thing. A lot of people, they got all these crazy memes about him, like, he's sucker, this and that. Why is it a double standard, though? Because look how many girls he with her. But nobody ridiculed her. So why is it different with when she do it?
Well, it's definitely, I mean, life is full of double standards. And you know what I'm saying? We have to adhere to 90% of them. It's just what it is.
But your personal opinion, when you look at it from that perspective, if her and him, hundreds of girls together, and she had to take that on her back. Well, people didn't even ridicule her for it. They was just like, "Yo, hot as hell." Why do he have to be the cuck or be the sucker or anything?
I think,
In your personal
in
opinion,
my personal opinion, I think that, like I said, I think he was turned on. I think he wanted to see that. I think he was turned on
so
by
you
it.
don't think it was just like a good business move?
No, no,
This
no.
is something he
This
wanted
this
to.
takes something. It takes something in you to to accept something like this. Like, this is your wife, man. It's just somebody on your wife. This ain't, you know what I'm
This
saying?
ain't the side chick who you could have a turn, he could have a turn, and just
Yeah,
whatever. This your
yeah.
wife, and they just had a baby too.
Right. So, oh, he put a baby up in her too. So that's like, that means this, you kind of look at this like it's some type of a temple. You know what I'm saying? You're like, and you gonna let somebody else go off up in there? Like, the only thing I can see is like he gets turned on by it. Like, that's the only way I could find it
I mean,
mentally
I don't know.
acceptable, even on a business level.
But why do it on camera then? If it's your personal excitement, why not just be like, I want to sit back and just watch this? Why publicize it?
Because, you want me to tell you something? They good friends.
You talking about Lena and Adam or
Lena and Adam
oh,
are
okay.
good friends.
Right.
And they had this conversation, and he probably came to the result like, you know what? I'd rather you do it, and I can say, well, I made a shit ton of money off of it, than for you to sneak off and go do it, and then the blogs and everybody start
Take it.
making money from it, and we don't see a cent. So I'll put it out here now. If she even if she do sneak off and go
It's
see the
already out
nigga,
there and everything.
right? It's out there. If she do sneak off and go see him, then he probably got a copyright on it. Like, oh, okay.
But the crazy thing though is just now, whether it was a business move, whether it was his own personal fetish or whatever, how he's getting ridiculed and got to live with it now. Like they got memes of him holding her belly, but it's a little black baby on the inside of it. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dang, like, and obviously, they're gonna make a shit ton of money over it. It's just, but like at the end of the day, is it worth it? Because you just having to live with it, like that's your wife. You know what I'm
You
saying?
want me to tell you why it's worth it? Because people is so here today, gone tomorrow. Like, that shit is like real. Like, 2 weeks from now, we not gonna even be talking about this. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's hurting him right now, or it's in his face right now. But I think him being such a presence on social media and stuff, like, he understands, like, yeah, I'm gonna get ran through for a month tops.
Right.
And then,
But I got
some,
the bag. Y'all gonna forget about this.
right.
Something else is gonna explode on the news, and this all gonna get swept
Yeah.
on. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, at the end of the day, you still. It's like when you beef with somebody and you publicly make records and diss songs and stuff. Even if you fix that, those still linger. So even though this might blow over, those videos will still constantly remind you of your wife getting down by, you
But
know.
now, like I'm saying, if they friends and they good friends, like, I got several chicks that was super hoes that is really good friends to me. Like, I can call her one of my homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? If one of my homies say he coming in town, I can call my homegirl. Even though I done smashed her and had a good time, and she'll come when I call. I can call her and say, "Hey, my boy coming in town. I need you. I need you to show him
Give it up
that
for the pimp.
the city
Yeah.
ain't. You know what I'm saying? I
This
need you to send him back home with memories to remember." And they be like, "Bet."
Like,
You
are
know
you
what I'm saying?
not getting this? That is, you're a pimp. Like,
No.
no, but yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying though.
So,
I get what you're saying.
as a friend, and then when they leave or whatever, I still might smash. You know what I'm saying?
But you hear what you're saying though. You just, if we're friends, we're friends. But the moment you take that title, we had a wedding, you put the ring on it, you're my wife. It's different.
But you hear when people always say, "I married my best friend," or they married. You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
Yeah.
he probably look at her like, "Yo, ain't nobody gonna want you permanently because of all the porn you done did and all of this and that. And ain't nobody gonna want me because I done ran through so many, and this is public knowledge. So we
So
fuck with
might
each
as well
other.
just do this shit
Right. We
and
might as well, and honestly, if she did probably take off and just decide to leave him and go to old boy, she'd probably just be like, Godspeed. Cause I guarantee you it's an unlimited amount of Lena the plugs ready to step up and take her position.
right, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right. I mean, like I said, I get everything you said. Just put it like this: if it's about money, and you had a homeboy, and he like, yo, okay, hey man, I just want to see my girl get man. I got 10 bands for you. Will you my wife for me? Would you do it? If he wants it that bad, he willing to give you 5 figures for it. Would you fuck your homeboy's wife for him?
to be honest, I wouldn't be able to do it for two reasons.
Okay.
One reason, if that's my dog that I fuck with on a daily, it's gonna create a weird dynamic, and I'm just
We
not
can't go
really.
play basketball after that.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like you might be like, "Yo, bro, pull up, man." I'm gonna be like, "Ah, man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I got these kids. They,
Something,
it's gonna
something.
it's gonna be something like that." Um, and then the second reason is because like if you plan on watching me do this,
Gotta be even weirder.
then I'm gonna be like, oh, this nigga's gay or something. Why he want to see my dick and balls bouncing in? And I, no, man,
But
no,
you
no,
you would be
no.
surprised, bro. It's some niggas. I don't personally know, but I've heard of situations where a nigga going away for a long time, like going to the pen or something like that,
Yeah.
and his homeboy, he tell his girl, I don't want you fuck with nobody, and let his homeboy know you can fuck her. She obviously gonna need dick. If you gone for 10 years or whatever, she got needs. So you got a homeboy who you fuck with, you trust, you love. Like I would rather you be the one who give her what she needs, so she ain't out here in the streets and da 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 da. I know you ain't gonna fuck over and this and that. Just dick her down. I don't need to hear about it, but she gonna, you know what I'm saying? And we all trust you. It happens.
I don't mean I don't. Maybe in the multiverse or some shit. I don't know. That's some weird ass shit, man. Because the thing about it is, niggas be catching feelings nowadays. Niggas be
Facts.
weird about the shit. So
Facts.
even if she hold it down and stand strong and be like, nah, when you gonna with that nigga? This nigga done told all your business, all the old hoes you was, he ain't no good for you. I'm better than you. I'm better than him. I'm better for you. And you know what I'm saying? Now it's a whole nother situation. You know
Do
what I'm
you
saying?
do you think like Lena? Obviously, she's in the porn business, and Adam and all of them is in the porn business. Do you think that her having sex with him, obviously, because she was talking about he's bigger than Adam. She was talking about like she don't. So he obviously put it down on her. She was enjoying it. And do you think that she liked it more than the business aspect of it? Like I just needed to fuck somebody else. This wasn't necessarily just based on like
Based on the way he was fucking her from what I seen in the video, that was personal. That wasn't business. That was personal. Um,
so you feel like because it was more like
Intimate.
intimate and stuff like that, it was more than just business for her.
Yeah, because I've seen his porns and I've seen him, you know what I'm saying, ram the fuck out of bitches like dirty hoes, like really treat them like a slut, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was just in that mode knowing that her damn husband was holding the camera.
But was he really holding the camera? Because he said they asked him. No, I don't think he was holding the camera. I think that was people because they asked him like, when you seen it, what did you think of it? And he
Okay.
was like, I saw bits and pieces of it. He didn't
Okay,
watch
so
the
he
whole.
wasn't
So
holding the
no, he
camera.
wasn't holding the camera. But maybe like maybe he did it. It was more intimate and soft because he had respect for Adam. Like okay,
Yeah.
because they all was cool. So maybe he didn't want to like dog her out and slut her out
No.
on the strength of. yo, this my man's like
Man, we all know any nigga in the streets, man. You get hold of somebody else's wife or somebody else on shit, nigga, you go, you go full blast,
and getting paid that much to do it, you would be like
man.
green light. You so I mean I don't know because yeah, it wasn't what I expected. I thought she was gonna get
I'm telling you, if I know if a nigga get hold of my girl, he gonna slut her all the way the fuck out. And I'm telling you, advice for you guys: within them first 3 times of fucking a chick, nigga, do every thing you can to this. You can stick your thumb in her ass, 'cause she ain't gonna say no to shit, man, 'cause she don't really know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, going on. So you can experience with her, teach her shit that she might not even knew that she like. Because the mistake that a lot of guys in relationships make is they treat their woman with that tender dick. They get used to,
tender dick.
yeah, they start learning how they learn her spots, so they just can hit them spots and go through it and get it done and shit. But they ain't flinging her all over the room and kicking her in the ass and spitting on her. They ain't doing all that shit no more. And then the nigga just slide off up in there and f her shit up, and then she like stuck on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So remember, dude, you might not do it all at home in front of the kids, but you get your girl out at the hotel, you better start breaking shit. For real. I'm telling you. Let her know, hey, I still stand up in this. I jump off the dresser on that ass.
This day.